Yes, I have been a trainer. I do train people. So for
Oh,
that,
okay.
I need that. Yes, I do have this smart board behind me.
Hmm.
So that's why I have all these things. Somewhere it's my dream to be a YouTuber. Yes, to
Yeah,
be
you
a
can.
famous YouTuber. Yes. So I guess almost every second person is on YouTube,
Hmm.
but my dream is different. I want to be a renowned face on YouTube.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, for me also that is my goal.
But somewhere you are on the right track. You are one of the promising YouTubers these days.
We'll see how long it can go.
Right, right.
Yeah. Uh, so shall I introduce myself?
Yes, please a bit.
Yeah. My name is Ramachandran. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I'm working in the software industry and also I'm a passionate learner of English. I've been learning English for around 4 years now. And I also run a YouTube channel. The name of the channel is also Ram. Yeah, where I post English conversational videos that I make with people.
Right.
Yeah.
You do have an intriguing name. And why did you choose the same name for your YouTube channel? Did you not come up with new ideas? Somewhere we feel okay, our name should be quite different, quite appealing, or it should be
Mm.
at the top. If somebody search by the name of Ram, I guess you are going to see a handful of people for the same, or a handful of videos.
I'll tell you actually, if you search Ram, it will show only Lord Ram's videos.
Right,
Their
right,
story, Ramayana, something like that. It will never show my name. But I want this to be my identity. I don't want to create any a new one.
hmm,
Yeah, a lot of people gave me the suggestion like if you put your name just Ram, the channel's name, your channel won't be appearing in anyone's YouTube home feed. It's very difficult. But still, I thought, okay, but yeah, I'll give a try.
right,
But nowadays I can see it is appearing, but if you add Ram English, it appears. My
right,
channel comes in. But if you put only Ram, it doesn't show my name.
right.
Yeah.
And as you said that you are an engineer, would you
Mm.
mind telling me what degree you have?
Okay, I'm a BTech IT graduate. I've done bachelor's in information technology.
Nice. Hmm.
Yeah, and somehow I ended up there because my father asked me. Actually, I wanted to become a mechanical engineer. I
Oh,
because in my place, the mechanical engineering guys, they're always tough guys. They are rugged, really. They always go in gangs. So I was very inspired of that. I wanted to become a mechanical engineer. But my father told me, if you take mechanical engineering, they will give you shift basis job, and also you will sweat a lot. There will be a lot of manual working. You don't want that. If you want to sit in AC room, you try taking IT. Then I thought, okay, I don't want to do all these jobs for my life. So let me try IT. So that's how I ended up.
hmm. But these days, I think IT is in boom. Everyone wants to make their career in IT companies.
Yeah, brother. Actually, it's not a lot of people say 2000 in the year of 2000 IT industry has boomed in Chennai in southern India. I can say IT is always in the upper track. It
Mhm.
is growing like hell, like never before. It's going. I mean, it's going on different dimensions now. A lot of new technology comes now. The artificial intelligence is taking off. In another 10 years, I mean, right now itself, if you are an AI engineer, if you learn machine learning and all those stuffs, you can get a salary package of around 1 crore per year.
Oh,
1 crore per year. I've
hmm,
known people who are actually trying for that. I mean, I don't know any AI engineer yet, but I'm trying to get to know what exactly they are doing.
hmm. Even I do have a student. He is doing his engineering from AI.
Mm-hmm.
And the package you are talking about, I guess people do not get this type of package in India. They might get it abroad.
Well, we have a lot of engineers who's working in India, but their
Mhm.
company is abroad. Because in India, we don't have any AI companies. I mean, maybe we have smaller startups, those are unknown.
Mhm. Right.
But if you want to know, if you want to work in a very big startup like Nvidia, that is an AI making chip company, or else any industry that is related to AI, you will get a very good job, or you'll get a very good package.
Right.
Yeah.
Ram, if I tell you a bit about me, so I'm also an engineer, but my profession is entirely different. I did my BTech in 2012.
Okay.
almost a decade ago. And I was like you, my father forced me to go for BTech. I never ever wanted to be the part of it. When I
Hmm.
did it, so I had this tag, okay, I'm an engineer, I deserved to earn more than 1 lakh rupees a month. So keeping this tag in mind, that I struggled a lot. Whenever I went for any job interviews, that point of time I used to face a lot of failures. They
Okay.
used to tell me, yes, you must work on your communication skills. Having said that, I was not very good at my academic. Somehow I managed to clear my degree in 6 years, and it was still
Okay.
very challenging.
Yeah, for me also, I've got three backlogs when I finished my degree, and I finished it on the next year because during college days I was not this very, the first 2 years it was I was a really good student. I used to get only around 80 percentage marks, but in the last 2 years I really, I did not concentrate much on studies.
Right.
Yeah,
So Ram, did you do your engineering from a government college or from a private one?
private college.
Okay, you did it from a private college.
Yeah, that's. I mean, now it has become a very good college, but during that time in 2016 and 15, what happened? That college was a new college at that time, so
Hmm.
we were the fourth batch for
Oh.
engineering. They couldn't teach anything because most of the teachers they themselves they don't know the topics, and we were also not very interested in learning any of those. So actually, I enjoyed my college life. I can say. I did
Right.
not read anything. I did not learn much from college. I learned everything after completing college. While attending jobs, interviews during those times.
Yes, and I'm also certain that when it comes to engineers, they really enjoy their lives in colleges. Whether
Mhm.
I lived a hostel life, I also enjoyed my life thoroughly. I must have
Mhm.
done a great many things when I was in college. What about you, that you are really proud of? And did you do any adventurous things?
Well, actually, my college life actually shaped my character. I can say.
Mhm.
How do I tell this? Well, you can literally say, from a boy to become a man, that
Okay.
stage. That's 4 years in a life, right? It will change everything because that time, I stayed away from my house. My college is in a different place. It's a different city. So I've rented a room. I lived alone with my friends, and whatever money I had, I survived with those, for those 4 years. So I was able to live by myself that time. So
Right.
that's where I got that's how I got the confidence. Okay, we can do things. We can literally go and get things whatever we wanted. Yeah, I can say that.
Right. And what about your family? Was your father a working professional, or was there
Yeah.
anyone who was already in engineering, and from there you got that idea, okay, I must make my career in it?
No, 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 no. I didn't get anything from my parents. My father, he used to be a working professional. He worked in a private paper manufacturing factory
Oh.
as a manager. Yeah, I'm from a middle class family. I won't say that I'm from a poor family. I'm from a middle class family. So I never struggled for money in my life. I can say openly that. But at
Yes.
the same time, I'm not a rich guy. Okay, I got the first car in my family. I can say.
Right.
Yeah.
And have you not ever tried of working in government companies? Have you not filled any government examinations?
Yeah, bro, that is the 90s kids what they did, right? The great mistake what they do is they prepare for government exams for 2 to 3 years and waste their time there. That's what I also did.
Okay.
Yeah, I prepared for UPSC for 3 years after finishing college. And me and my friend, we prepared, and somehow he got into banking, and now
Oh.
he is working as a senior manager in a very big bank. And I got into IT field.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So how
Ram,
about
you must
you?
have
Did
learned
you?
something from it. Sorry to chime in. You must have
Yeah, yeah.
learned a lot from your period when you were preparing for UPSC. You must have
Mhm.
worked on your general awareness. You must have worked on English. What was the
Yeah.
best thing that you got from there?
Well, preparing for UPSC is more like reading everything. Mostly like what's happening around the world, current affairs, and some of
Yes.
the basic stuffs like history, polity, geography. A lot of subjects are there, and especially ancient history, like how we became what we are now. Everything. So. initially I thought, oh, we have a lot of knowledge, we are able to converse with anyone, we can have a discussion, we can have debate, we can win any debate. That is the kind of knowledge that I had during that time. But then later I found out those knowledge is of no use actually. If
Hmm.
it's not giving you any if it's not putting food on your plate, it's of no use.
Right.
So just getting the knowledge is not enough. You have to get into the right field. Yeah, in if I become a government, maybe if I become an IAS or IPS, maybe I could have used that knowledge. Okay, I've achieved that, but I'm not. So the knowledge that I have, I can share it to someone else. I can become a teacher, but that is also of no use for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
No, but mhm. I
Yeah.
think everything teaches you something. If you become a teacher, you are going to impart your knowledge to your students. In return, you will earn a lot. I feel
uh,
that if your knowledge is good, if your style of teaching is nice,
hmm
so I think.
I
Mhm.
never wanted to be a teacher, brother. Actually, no, I really, some of my friends gave me this suggestion when I was preparing for UPSC. Third year, I failed again for the third time, and that time I had no other choice. I had to go and get some work because my father fell ill that time. So someone has to get a job in my family. So some of my friends they told me, okay, you can become a teacher since you've been preparing for UPSC. You can become a teacher. Well, while doing teaching also you can learn, and maybe you can give it another try. And that time I was like adamant, okay, I've done with this, I'm done with this, I'm no longer going to do this. So I was
Mhm.
like that, because I always wanted, never wanted to be a teacher. Because I mean, it's not like teaching profession is a bad profession or anything. I don't see myself as a teacher
Mhm.
because in my college times I usually did not give much respect to teachers, professors. We make fun and all those stuff is there, right? College life. So I don't want anyone to make fun of me. So that's the reason I always avoid this teaching profession.
Right. Choice is ours.
Yeah.
That whatever you feel like doing, you must go for that.
Yeah.
And
Right.
what
Right.
about your English environment? That did it start from your home or did it start after
Uh,
completing BTech?
yeah, bro. Actually, my English environment started when I was in school, I can say.
All right.
Yeah, because I don't know, I got this liking for this English movies at a very young age. First it started with cartoon, Pokemon, Naruto,
Right.
Dragon Ball Z. We watch cartoon, and later WWF. The 90s kids, we love WWF, right? And that's how I started learning English. I mean, I unconsciously learned English because the way they speak and everything, mostly WWF, they speak, what do you say? They do trash talking, right? They bash each other. So I like that, and
Mhm.
later started watching, you know, the Hollywood movies. Especially, I
Mhm.
started with the Bruce Lee movies and Jackie Chan movies, kung fu fighting movies, and later, somehow I got into the English movies. I always watch English movies,
Right.
and in my gang, I am the only person who watches English movies. None of my friends, they are very much interested in English movies.
Right.
And when they open my laptop, they say, "Oh, Ram, you only have English movies, dude. All these English movies are boring. Why are you watching that?" I'll be like, "I know what type of movie you watch, so don't ask me." I'll be like that.
Yes. But Ram, what I have personally experienced is
Hmm.
whenever we watch any English movie, what happens is we lose the track of that movie. Somewhere we don't enjoy. At the
Mm-mm-mm.
back of our mind, we have to focus on that particular thing. We have to look at the subtitles. You must have watched it with subtitles, or you
Yeah.
used to watch it without subtitles.
No, 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 no. I still watch with subtitles.
So do I.
Yeah,
Yes.
still I watch with subtitles because uh, first of all, in English movies they speak very low tone. That is really difficult for me to understand. And the second thing is, how do you say? With English subtitles, I can also improve my English. And some of their accents, it's very difficult to understand, especially British accent. I don't understand British accent. If anyone speaks in British accent, I'll be like blank. I wonder what he's saying. It'll be like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So Ram,
yeah, yeah.
as yeah, you have been on YouTube, and many people look up to you,
Hmm.
and they know that you speak well, and whatever you speak, they try to imitate that. So, is there something that you are very particular that this is something I need to work upon? And earlier, I was not like that. Now
Yeah.
I have to work on it. What has been your journey, and what are the things that you have learned recently?
Okay, recently I am focusing more on my grammar.